This is Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. How you all doing out there? I'm doing well. Today I want to talk about a mistake I'm seeing that women are doing with relationships. And I hope this really helps you. Take out time and really listen to this. Of course, it's my opinion, but as a more seasoned woman, the reason I do these type of podcasts and videos, they are to help you, not to put you down or judge you. No judgment here. These podcasts and videos typically are mistakes and errors I have made. And, being a little bit more seasoned, you learn. And if I could do a podcast, if I could do a video to help you, I just think it's so great. It's not about age, though, because there are younger women out here putting out videos and podcasts, and they figured it out earlier. If you listen to my channel, if you follow me for a little bit, I got married at 22, and I was in that relationship from dating, marriage, whatever, 11 years. And then I had a second long-term relationship. So I had a lot of small ones, and I dated, a bit after my divorce, but they wasn't long-term. So these are my opinions, some of my experiences, but also it came from these videos, these podcasts, came from my self-love journey. Let me just get on into it, because I ramble a lot and I talk. I'm long-winded and I can get off course. Ladies, if you are in therapy and once you do start a relationship, don't quit therapy because you found somebody. If you are married or in a relationship, you and a person are having trouble, and then once things get a little better, you dump the therapist. Don't do that. It's really making somebody the focus of your life. What you do is your relationship has to fit into your life. You don't stop your self-help stuff. If you're working out and then you meet a guy, or a lady if it's same sex, and then once it starts going good, you stop exercising. No, you keep your good habits going with someone or without. And so that's one of the biggest flaws or errors that people make. They make that person their everything. You don't stop what you're doing. You continue, because with that person or without them, you need your mental health. With that person or without them, you need to exercise. Even if you attend church and you're praying for someone, you're praying, oh God, I want to get married. Please send someone great into my life, and you get them. Then you stop going to church. No, invite him. Invite him to go with you. You don't stop attending. And I see these type of things. Or you meet a guy and you hit it off. You hit it off. It sparks. It's a great date. You both are intentional. You both are paying attention to each other. It's just a hit. And that's listening. It could take a minute to find that good connection. You can date multiple guys or go out on a lot of dates, and it can take a while to get that connection. But you finally get it, and that's all you talk about. You don't have nothing else to talk about but that person. I get it, because when I was with man, honey, I talked about him a lot too. I get you're excited, but we still got to be careful with that. Now here's my negative side. Here's that Virgo side. It's a little overrated to me, your relationship stuff. It's a little overrated. I enjoy it. I love Tammy. Love the men. But it's not my everything. It's not my whole life. There are still places I have not traveled. I would like to see places in America I have not gone. I still would love to be able to have a good exercise regimen going. I want to work on my music, These are things that I still think about. I want to learn to swim. I'm not afraid of water. I can float within reason, but I want to properly learn to swim. Nobody's stopping me. I'm just throwing things out that's important to me. And it's just so much more in life than just talking about a guy over and over. Again, coming out of the mouth of a 50-something-year-old woman. And I don't never want to be misunderstood on this channel because I've been where you are. But we got to devalue. It's not the value. It's not the value. We have to lower our focus. That's all I'm trying to say. Lower the focus. Listen, you all. That's listening to me. Listen. I love to smell a man that smells good. I mean, that's just something that is really enticing. I love to get a nice hug. I love a man holding my hand, or, hey, we won't go into all the details on here, but what you love, I love. And I get it. It really feels nice. I've definitely experienced it, and I'm very blessed and grateful to have. But we do have to keep it in its place. And I see women really falling off due to this, to the point where they're not having good days. Their birthday is ruined. They're not enjoying life because some guy messed them up. And while we do that, men don't. Yeah, men, they get hurt. They be devastated when ladies break up with them. Don't think men don't care. I know sometimes women think like they don't even care. They're just so cold. Well, they're built different. They're wired different. But they hurt just like us. And when they get broken up with, it's really hard for them. They just don't have the platform to express it because of how society does. Man up, you letting that bother you. And men are more macho. Come on, you all. You all know some of this stuff by now. Don't let your mind having you thinking that we are that different. We are different. We different, but they hurt too. They just don't show us, or they may replace us with another person so they won't feel it, or they may work more, they may get into sports, or they may work out more, they may drink more, they may drug more, whatever, just like us. We do stuff too, or we may try to grab a new guy. Oh, that didn't work out. I'm dating somebody else. Oh, you are? You just broke up with him. You see it in Hollywood. They're with somebody. They get a divorce. Next thing you know, they have somebody else. And the beat goes on. But what are you chasing? What are you replacing? What are you doing? What about you? Who are you? What do you really like? What do you desire out of life? What about you? Always remember you in the process. Always remember you. It's okay. It's all going to line up. That's one thing I learned, and I am learning as I get older. It always works out in the end. It for the most part, it works out, and you work it out as much as you can. Really, the key, you got to keep going. You got to keep putting that one foot in front of the other foot, and you keep your life fulfilled. One of the biggest things that causes disappointment, depression, heartbreak, not only from a romantic lens, point blank period, is somebody trying to control another human being. You're never going to do it. It's never going to work. And you're wasting time. I wonder what they're doing. I wonder, do they miss me? I wonder this. I wonder that. And you keep calling them over and over. And so I can relate to some of that stuff. Stalking their social media. Well, the one I love don't have social media. He don't do social media, so I don't have to worry about any of that. But yeah, stalking social media. You're wasting precious time. It's May. It's going to be May 1st. And I live in the Midwest, so we really try to capitalize May through October, because those are our good months to get outside and have a good time. So while you're wasting time with your face in your phone, life is passing you by. What are your goals for 2025? What do you want to accomplish? Can you do more financially? Can you sock away a little more money? Can you travel? Is there a relative you want to see? Is there a book you want to read? Is there a certificate you want to gain? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to change your diet? Do you want to get more spiritual? Work on yourself. Do you want to change your hair color for the summer or the spring? Give yourself a new haircut, try a new wig, new nail polish, new this, new that. It's always ways to self-improve. Even guys, they don't like that. Like if you make them your everything, because that's pressure for them. Of course, insecure guys do. Of course, immature guys or toxic guys do. They love it. But a healthy man that's an attorney, engineer, plumber, electrician, teacher, educator, owns his own business, he don't have time. That's a turn off. What do you like to do if your guy asks you? Whatever you like to do, men don't like that. Do the work on yourself. Lower the focus on him. Because guess what's going to happen? When you and him are doing good, then you're happy. But when it goes bad, you're sad. And so your mood is going to be contingent upon the status of their relationship. And that's a dangerous place to be. Let it flow. If you just meet someone and the connection is good, let it flow. And there are situations. I'm not against it. I wouldn't mind if it happened to me. You know, you meet someone, you hit it off, and you just know. You just know. And it goes great. And the rest is history. It happens. I'm all for that too. I'm not saying that. But you got to let that be. You don't chase it down or you don't make it your everything. When it's like that, the connection is a good one. Quickly, you and him align. And you both say, hey, I really am happy with where we're going so far. So am I. Hey, you know we're exclusive. Yes, we are. And then you just let it unfold. But don't make them your everything. What did my ex tell me as he broke up with me? I'm sorry, I just can't make you happy. I said, honey, you don't make me happy. I told him that in the middle of a breakup, hurt and all, devastated and all. You don't make me happy. I said, you add to my happiness, but you don't make me happy. Hey, I'm getting ready to get heartbroken, but I'm still going to let you know. No, you don't run. This is the Tammy Walker show. You don't run this show. You added to my happiness, but you are not my happiness. Maybe he had me messed up the whole relationship, but he learned that day, you don't make me happy. You add to it, because without you, before I met you, I had a smile on my face. And if God says the same, I am still smiling. I'm still smiling years later. And in the words of Monica, the singer, I'm still standing. So you got to remember that. Don't do it, you all. Listen to me and go live your best life. I'm not on here. Don't misconstrue my words, men. She bashing men. I love the men. Hey, I was very close to my dad. I love the men. Very, very close to my uncle. Very close to my first cousin. Very close to my great nephews and baby nephew. Love the men. Love the men. No, it ain't nothing like that. I love the men. And men know, if they listen to my channel, I gets on the women. Because I'm kind of getting on that. Not in that way. When I talk to my ladies that listen to me, I love you all. And I feel, as a more seasoned woman, it is my duty to talk about breast cancer, to talk about relationships, to talk about self-love, because you're going to be better if you listen to some of this. And these are my opinions. You can say, I don't agree with that. I'm with y'all, because you can go to church, hear a sermon and say, I don't agree with everything he said or she said, but I'm going to take what I need from that minister. That's how this channel is. Work on yourself, ladies. Get you a nice journal and write it out. What do you want? Get up in that journal and say, I want to start my business by September 2025. I want to lose weight. And say how many pounds you want to lose, although I don't like counting pounds. That's just not the healthiest way to me. But if that helps you, do it. I am going back to school to get my master's degree, to get my GED, to get my bachelor's, to get my doctorate. I'm going to get this certificate. I'm going to try a new cuisine. I'm going to take this cooking class. I'm going to start my YouTube channel. I'm going to start a podcast. I'm changing my hair. What is it you want for you? Focus on you. Focus, focus, focus. You got this, and the rest will follow. What you all think? Drop me comments. Have a good one. Bye. Thank you for listening.